Hi, this is Terry Brock with another video in my continuing series of how you can use video more effectively, some of the tools, some of the ideas, and some of the techniques that have helped me, and I want to just share it from me to you, showing you what it's like. On this one, we want to talk about what is the most important part of video, and that is audio. Audio is the most important part. See, if your video is kind of scratchy, but your audio is good, people will stay with you because they can hear the content. I'm assuming your content is really good and something that they want. However, if they, like that in my voice, yeah, I'm just messing with you. If my voice is breaking up, you're going to go, we can't hear this. And if that went on for a prolonged period of time, hey, you'd be saying, off, click, I'm out of here, and gone. You can tolerate some less than desirable video in many cases, but if the audio isn't good, it's out of there. It won't be working. So you've got to take some steps. Now, there's several things you want to do and several that you don't want to do. And in this video, I'm going to address those directly to help you. I want to ask you a question right now. As you're watching this, I want you to think in your mind right now, how is my voice coming through? How does it sound to you right now as I'm recording this? Well, I hope it's pretty good because I'm using a microphone, an external microphone. Write this down. If you're taking notes on this, write it down on your pen and paper or your note-taking device of choice. And I want you to put down, get an external microphone. Really important. That means something outside. Do not use the one in your computer in most cases. Now, there might be times when it'll be okay, but often you're subject to nasty feedback, all kinds of other things. By having an external microphone, you make it sound much better. How's my voice sounding right now? Is it okay? Well, let me show you why. I'm going to show you. Don't tell any other grown-ups, okay? What I'm doing is I'm using this right here. Got a little Yeti microphone. This is one from Blue Microphone. That's B-L-U-E at bluemic.com. And this is one, matter of fact, this is the microphone that they sent me. And a few years ago, as a reporter and journalist, they sent it to me and I wrote a story on it and evaluated it and used this. Skipper Weiss himself told me about this one. Now, Skipper Weiss was one of the founders of Blue Mic, or Blue Microphones, and he was the COO and just a wonderful guy. And he told me the story. This microphone right here is the one, the Yeti, is the one that Steve Jobs came to them and told them they had to build. And they said, oh, okay, because at that time they didn't have microphones in the Apple store. And Steve Jobs told them, hey, we want you to build this. And they said, okay, we can do it, but it'll be, retail price will need to be $250. Steve said, no, can't do it that way. $150 is the tops. That is it. And they said, we can't do it, Steve. He says, do it. You know, that traditional Steve Jobs style. Well, they figured out a way to do it. And they came up with it. And this became one of the most popular, most used microphones. You've probably seen it around. I've got a little muffle on the top here so that way as I had the wind coming in, I usually am recording here in my studio, the breeze is coming through and it shields some of it right there. And it helps a little bit on some of those P's and T's and D's, those pop sounds, a little bit of a pop filter there going on. But you see also, notice how I strategically place it right below where you don't see it. And it's about this far from my mouth. That's a good rule of thumb. From my lip down to the microphone itself. There we go. So it's sounding like that. Now, what you don't want to do is to have a microphone that is the one built into the computer. Why? Okay, I'm doing the recording right now, and this is the way that many people will do it. You see, I'm just using the microphone here that's built into my computer. It works just fine, doesn't it? And you notice the difference in quality of my voice. I am now using a very good microphone that's built into my MacBook Pro. That's what I'm using right now. But as you can tell, there's a world of difference between that and what we had before. And here's another one that I can use, and another style and technique I want to talk about that blends audio with video as well. How's my voice coming through now? And by the way, notice I'm walking back here. That's because my Yeti microphone's over here. I'm not using it right now. I've switched over using a different microphone, this right here. This little guy right here, it's a lavalier microphone, clipped it on, and it goes down into my computer. Down there, it's plugged in. Matter of fact, hold on. I'm going to show you. We're going behind the scenes here. Notice what it is right here. It's plugged into the computer there. It takes the 1/8 inch 3.5 millimeter 1/8 inch mini plug, goes into an adapter that then lets me plug that into the USB that's on the computer. So that way I can use this. Can you see an advantage for me being able to move over here and move over here? Well, there's several. It can keep attention, which is really important from a visual point of view, but also helps me to stay alive and energy. You got much more energy this way, more energetic, and I would encourage you to consider this. You can also repurpose it in many different ways by being able to use it for recording yourself if you're making a speech sometimes. For those of you that are speakers, you know who I'm talking to. You're out on the road, you're moving around. If you're going to present from a hotel room, which often happens, onto your laptop computer, using this can help you to make sure that sound goes up to a higher quality, much higher quality. Plus, it's easy to carry this. Hey, you could roll up a small, say 3 to 6 foot cable of a lavalier microphone, put it in your pocket and carry it on the plane. Real easy to do that, and as you can tell, gives me the ability to be mobile. I can move around here back and forth, have some fun with it, be a little kind of creative. I can come over here and hide like this, and you go, who could that be? And I go, well, it's me coming in here. Or, work with me, okay? Work with me, because you get a chance to be more creative and do what's right for you. So whatever microphone you're going to use, this will be very important. I want to hear from you. Let me know what you think and drop me a line. Terry@terrybrock.com is my email. On Steemit, I'm at Terry Brock, and you'll be able to reach me that way. So I'll look forward to hearing from you on this.